Hey, welcome in everybody to another episode of Real Talk with Papa Moon. I'm your host, Real Talk. I'm your host, Papa Moon. I couldn't get that one out. On today's episode, I have a real exciting guest. I can't wait to get into it. He's a hip hop artist from Cleveland. He's been nominated for several different awards. We're gonna peel the layers back. We're gonna let him get into it. Without further ado, Retro Pharaoh.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, baby, I love it. I love it. Welcome in, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks for
having
coming.
me.
How's your day going?
It's going great. Very productive.
Has it been?
Productive, yeah, already.
Good.
On four.
Yeah. That's a good thing though.
Oh, indeed.
Up and out, huh?
Indeed.
Yeah, I know. I get that text from you early. I'm like, that's early, but I'm up. I'm usually up at 5. So.
Same.
Oh, yeah.
That's my target time, yeah.
Okay.
Right
Okay.
before the gym.
Yeah. So we're gonna get into I just have this good conversation, your story, and wherever you want to start with it. Just talk about who Retro Pharaoh is.
Okay. Like you already said, Retro Pharaoh is a Cleveland-based artist. Been nominated for a lot of things. Currently working hard. I started music when I was about 3. I recorded my first song, and it was on a tape format, a cassette.
I was gonna say cassette.
Like
Okay.
this, yeah. And it was a studio boards and everything. Like, a big one. My mom was a family friend. And so even that day I knew, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm meant to do. Fast forward, I grew up, played a lot of football. That was like my second love, sports. Graduated, played football in college, Muskingum University, Southern Ohio.
Okay.
So I was down there for a good minute, came back up here, start having children. I'm 5 deep currently with all boys.
Oh,
All boys. Yeah.
Basketball team.
Yeah. Actually, I coach my middle son's basketball team currently at Broadview. But yeah, this is my starting 5 at home.
Yeah, no doubt. You just need a sub.
Yep, just one.
Okay. So, what got you into the music? What was your passion? I mean,
I've just been enamored with like beats. Like ever since I was a little kid. Like you ever put like a song on, you see a baby like nodding his head. Like I've been just immersed in it ever since I heard it. My mom, shout out to my mom and them. They definitely exposed me to a lot of different platforms of music or different genres. I would say. And so I was well versed growing up. So I like a lot of different music, but I knew music is it.
music's healing.
It
I
is.
don't think a lot of people realize that, man. Music's healing.
It is.
I'm the same with you. I can listen to like anything. Put it on good music, man. Let's rock with it.
Same.
That's cool. That's cool. So you said you coach basketball.
Yep.
Was that your part-time job or your another passion?
It's just coaching. I'm not saying anything against coaching, but I'm more of a player myself. So it's just like and initially I did it because my son's team needed a coach. I have experience, but now I've developed a little bit of love for the game, love for that aspect. I was never into the coaching aspect. It's cool, man. I just love learning new things, and I like the team dynamic. Like I've always been a team player, and so I love to see young people get involved in a team setting. It's awesome. It's fulfilling for sure.
Yeah. I coached all 3 of mine in baseball. Not pretty much just baseball because I like all the other sports, but baseball's like my.
Oh man, that's the long one too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a quick, real funny story.
Mm-hmm.
One of Eli's music friends sends Eli's a picture, a team picture.
Yeah.
And it's me, Eli, and he's in there.
Oh my goodness.
It's you mentioned him earlier, Cliche.
Yeah, my boy. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's what
I coached him in baseball. I didn't even know it.
You play sports? Oh,
Yeah, he was our catcher. Yeah, he was our catcher. Yeah.
No, that's amazing.
Yeah, no, 100%, man, 100%. So, yeah, I mean, go ahead and give me your background, your story. This is your time, man. Talk about your story.
Well, man. So I can give a brief history of like my professional music career, and then I can just kind of get into today because it's really quick. It's a blink and you miss it type deal.
I get you.
So 2012. Yeah, I had my first son in 2011. 2012, I was in the actual studio. So now I'm like making music. Before I had any like distribution or anything like that. So I'm like, fresh into it. Uh, I got into a good relationship with Mikey Films, Forever Films. Shout out to him. He did my first video, and it was like one of the first music videos in the Cleveland scene. It was so early for
Oh, wow.
YouTube, so it's 2012, and it was like it had some good traction, especially for YouTube early days. And so, I kept building off of that. So 2014, I dropped THC Relations. So that was my first like project ever as an artist, first solo project for sure. I was involved in a lot of other like collaborative efforts before. Um, Dropped that, and then that's when I first started doing shows, and I was just petrified of doing it. Just terrible stage fright. Like it was just the worst. I would get like I worked this like company called Afton, and I was like, get the show up to the show and leave the show, not even perform.
Really?
Yes, man. I would be like petrified. I just had terrible stage fright.
Yeah.
Terrible stage fright. And so I kind of withdrew from that part for a little bit. 2015, 2015, 2016, and I'm still having kids periodically throughout there. I kind of I never lost the love for it, but I was just preoccupied with life. I was going through like the first major breakup with my older kid's mom, and it kind of like I can say it today, like that really defeated me at the time. And it's never an excuse to never do your craft, because that's one thing I did where like you cannot neglect it. I tried to neglect it my whole life, doing all this other stuff when I knew where I was supposed to be at the end of the day. And so I kind of went ghost for 8 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so 2014 I was ghost. From not that my friends didn't try to get me back in. Like I had lots of friends that like that in the game. They're like, hey man, you want to make a track with me? I'll just come back. But I was just so like disillusioned, like just too wrapped up with like, oh, woe is me. Like everyone there's more than one people going through a breakup right now, and it just wasn't. I guess for me being so young, I was 24, 25. I had 2 children. I was just I guess hanging on to that family dynamic, yeah. which again, it was for the better. I can look back now and say we have a great relationship. Me and my older children are I'm glad it happened how it happened.
Yeah.
So I came back 2022. My boy Gutty Mac, he sent me a beat, and so he's like, just if you want to get on it. So I'm like, sure. A week later, I still hadn't did anything to it. And he's like making a passive aggressive post on Instagram, like, if I ever sent you a beat in the past 2 weeks, you need to either delete it or make something to it now. And so kind of put the pressure on me. So yeah. I wrote a 16 to it. It was called Wake and Bake, and it put me right back where I need to be. Right back. So now, ever since then, I've been active, like everyday active, like living my truth in that. And yeah, there's been some great milestones reached just from those, what's that, 4 years ago?
Okay. Yeah.
4 years ago. So I've made many milestones, and I'm continuing to make the trajectory that I want to make in this. Because for me, it's not all about the accolades, and praise and just recognition is a lot for anybody doing anything. And I do love that. But I do it more so for, it's just what I'm supposed to do. I know it. Like I do it for the love of the game, the love of the music.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I know you're not shy anymore, man. Because
no,
if you guys haven't seen him perform, you need to. Because I've seen him. I tell you, you handle the stage. I mean, you own the stage when you're out there.
Oh my goodness.
Stepping, right?
Stepping.
Is that what you're doing, right? You're stepping?
Stepping. Yeah.
All right.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. That means a lot, because it took a lot for me to get from running out of venues.
You're right. Right.
I had to lock in. I did a lot of studying. I'm a natural born student. I'm an educator now, but I'm just a lifelong student. So I took a lot of setback, did a lot of research, because that was one of my first things. I'm like, oh, but I said I'll never get on the stage again. So I sat back, did a little research, and just had to practice, man. Practice. And I'm glad it's being received how I like it.
You know what's really cool is if you could go on stage now in front of 60 people, 60,000 is not going to be nothing.
Yeah.
Because right now you could see the reaction with 60 people. You're like, oh man, she don't like me, or he don't like me. You know what I'm saying? You're like, and that's going to like feed on you, you know.
Yep.
But you're in 60,000, you don't see the reaction.
No, indeed.
There's too many of them.
Indeed.
So you're doing it now with 60. You got this. You got this. I mean, that's something I think I haven't learned. I've learned it vicariously through my son performing and seeing how he could do it. Like, there's some shows that when you start the show, not there's not a lot of people there, maybe 20 people.
Yep.
And if you could do it with 20 people, you could do it with 60.
Indeed.
So, yeah, that's something I've learned. I've learned about that. So, and it's yeah, I don't know. In this type of genre, like the R&B and the hip hop stuff like that, I was never really versed in it until my son Eli started doing it. I'm like, and he'll show me this. Hey, listen to this track. Listen. I'm like, whoa, this is really good. The problem was a lot of times I wasn't listening. You have to listen.
Yeah.
And people don't realize that. You know what I do when I listen to a new song? You may see me sometime. You see me at a show. You may see me standing in a corner like this. I have my eyes closed because you got to get rid of this sense to make this one stronger.
Indeed.
And so you'll see me sometime. If you ever see me at the show, you'll be like, "Why does he have his eyes closed?" Well, that's why. Because I gotta get that. That's
awesome. Because like with genres like these, like you said, R&B, hip hop, there is actually messages and lyrics underneath the heavy 808s and stuff like that. I mean, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%, man. I've heard so many good artists in the Cleveland area. It's like, Eli could tell you, man. I'm in my car. I'm bumping local guys.
Yeah.
He'll get in the car and be like, "All right, Dad. All right. You're bumping so sorry. Bumping." I'm like, "Yeah, man, because I want to give them their blessings because I want to give their recognition because, all these other guys they've made it.
Yeah.
We're trying to push our guys.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, trying to push our guys. So you're an educator.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
So went to college for early childhood education. I came out of college and was like, I don't want to do that. I'm going to do restaurant management. So I did that for the longest. Many restaurants. People will see me at shows like, I remember you were my server at so-and-so. That was P&D. And then, I don't know if it's like PG-13 or not, but it took me like a shroom experience to like really like, and that's really part of the bringing back to music thing aspect as well. I just wasn't happy. I mean, it just wasn't. It's the rest. Just to be completely transparent, the restaurant industry is it's important. B, it's treacherous. Like it's laden with addiction and just it's rife with alcohol and drugs. Period. Like, and it's not always the nicest job. People are mean. Like people are mean, especially in Cleveland. So it can really wear on you, especially if you don't necessarily have to be a part of the drugs and alcohol, but it's just one of those. It's heavy. It's a heavy workplace, heavy work environment, and I felt like I was just slowly dying there, and I took the shrimp experience, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this. I left it, jumped headfirst into the music, and then start digging into the other avenues of revenue that I could make because I have the degree. So like, cool, we're gonna hop back in this. So I started with after school tutoring with a nonprofit. It worked well. It's only a couple hours after school. It worked well. Then you work in somewhere that's like, oh, we like you. Would you like to come into our district? Would you like to come into our school and this and that? So I get a lot of offers from that. But I was just like apprehensive, like because I haven't been in the classroom setting for so long. B, kind of just want to ease into it. And now it's to the point where now, as of today, like I'm actually accepting a paraprofessional position in CMSD. So between this week, next week.
Nice.
So that's going to be more so the school day setting in the school, full-fledged what I was avoiding the whole time.
I can picture you walking down the hallway. Whoa.
Yeah, it was crazy. I used to have like show the after school students some of my music, the more younger appropriate ones, and they would be like, "Oh my goodness, my after school teacher is a rapper."
Yeah, but they love that.
Loved it.
That makes you like the cool teacher.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Every day, I'm just like they're telling other teachers, they're like, "Hey, so you make music?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." Like, "Oh man, we watched you in the teachers' lounge. You're really good." I'm like, "Thanks."
Hey, Jack Black, throw out the book.
Right,
Score.
right, right.
That's funny. Good for you, man. That's awesome. That you're in that position.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's just. I mean, it's a way to shape lives, man. Mold lives.
Indeed, and like I was telling you off camera, like it's one of those occupations where it's not a hobby. You have to have passion for it.
Yeah,
and I do. Like I have a lot of sons, and so I love impacting them. Hopefully they'll go out and impact someone else. And then like the branch of the spider webs just keep going.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what
Positive stuff, man.
Absolutely.
That's cool. Yeah, I've always wanted to teach in different settings, but because I've always had people like, Jerry, you need to be a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
You talk so much. I'm like, I know, but I don't want to teach. I don't want to teach, but I do want to impact and change people's lives.
Yeah, it's kind of like it chooses you.
No, 100%. Yeah, it's like a calling to you.
Yeah.
It's a calling to go out there and do that. But good for you, man. I'm glad you get back into teaching because I think you're going to do a great job with it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know I keep jumping back around because my head's spinning here, trying to get all around this. So I did see something because I did some watching of some of your videos and some of your interviews before to try to because you're I don't really know you. That's why we're diving in to get to know you.
For sure.
Was it this year you were voted or nominated? I was trying to say for lyrics. How do you say that again?
Lyricist of the year.
Yeah.
So I was.
I can't even say it right.
It's a tongue twister. Yes, I was last year and this year.
Nice.
I was finalist on both. Didn't take it home. Last year as well, it was Cleveland Scene Magazine. I was nominated with our boy July Moon.
Okay.
For hip hop artist. But yeah, as far as that goes, those were my top accolades so far.
Just getting the recognition.
Oh yeah.
I mean, whether you win it or not, I think just to being recognized that the people in the city, they see you're moving.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're moving and shaking.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm just happy to be there, honestly. I mean, I'm competitive in sports, like the sports aspect. I can be competitive in music, but for those purposes, I'm happy to be there. I'm happy, like you said, I'm happy to be recognized.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, I've seen. I listened to a couple of your podcasts. The one where we'll mention the one locally grown.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to the Jordans. That was oh, that's great. What you just say?
Call me J Squared.
J Squared. I love that. They have a great show.
Yeah. Yes.
We were talking again off camera. They're the ones that got this ideal in my head to do this podcast. And shout out to as Retro says, Jordan Square. Appreciate you guys. Get to start it and hearing you on that podcast. You were talking about your movies.
Yeah, man.
You're a big movie buff, huh?
Oh man, I'm a horror movie fanatic. All
right, really?
Yeah.
So what's your favorite?
It kind of switches from year to year, but currently I've been leaning towards The Thing, 1979.
Wow.
It's like probably like all time right now. That between that and like the Alien franchise. But I do have like different categories from like periods, right? So the more modern periods is basically like every A24 movie, like Hereditary, Midsommar, like just beautiful horror movies. But yeah, we're talking about classic all times. Then another notable is like the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people don't know Wes Craven's from Cleveland, the Cleveland area.
Real, I didn't know that, and I'm a big Nightmare for you, and I didn't know that.
Love that franchise. I'm gonna get a tattoo dedicated to it soon. But yeah, I think he was in Westlake. Someone will correct it in the comments, but I'm almost positive he lived in Westlake with the high school out there.
How cool! I never knew that.
Yeah, got his idea for Freddie from a bully from his school.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. See, that's something I learned. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
And I used to walk around with the Freddie mask and the hat and the gloves, and I used to try to talk like them.
Oh man, yeah,
You know?
it's iconic.
Yeah, no, 100%. My family, my immediate family, my children, and their mother, they're big Halloween fans, and scary movie fans.
Yeah.
Now I would say, hey, let's
Not me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm being corrected by my producer, my son Eli. He's like, count him out when it comes to scary movies. Okay. So my daughter, my youngest son, and their mother, my ex-wife, are big scary movie fans, and yeah, they're always like, oh, let's sit around and have popcorn with him. And I'm like Eli, I'm like, I could do without him. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not a big scary movie fan. I did notice you did mention about the Wayne brothers and what's that? Scream,
Oh yeah. What was that? Scary movie.
scary movie. That's that Scream? Scream is the parody they do on it.
Yep. Yeah.
I tell you, those guys, they are hilarious.
Yeah, talent, man, talent. I like to watch their interviews and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're a big family, and all of them are like in some form or other in the business.
Yeah.
And I just think that's amazing, man. To lead a whole family, like large families like me and you have large families, and lead them into that successfully.
Yeah.
Something to say.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I mean, for one to make it,
Yeah.
is a
Exactly.
success.
Exactly.
How many Wayne brothers are there?
Man, I don't know for sure. I know it's more children than I have. For sure.
Yeah. I know for sure. I know of three of them for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I said, I did know you had talked on that one. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So what I mean, like, what's your upcoming your future looking like? I mean, what is your goals for 2026 in music?
Oh man, so as I kind of alluded to earlier, like I just have so many like large plans. Well, I can't even say large plans because when I manage myself. This is all powered by me. So I'm doing it. I'm doing my own bookings. I'm writing music, recording music, shooting stuff, shooting content. Yeah, so I don't have much of a team. I do have like a couple people behind me, but not nothing like formal. But not to segue away from that, like the past 2 months for me currently, November, December, and January, have been life changing. So November, and this is full transparency. I have no issue talking about this. Me and my partner lost our house, and then shortly after that, she decided to leave me. Which again, it's not slander against her. It's just a decision. All culminated to January 3rd, and I did DoorDash for supplemental money. No shame in that. During my last order the other night, and the area's kind of sketched. I mean, people will know this is Cleveland, area of St. Clair, and I'm actually going through St. Clair, and I stop at a red light, and there's a car to the next to me, and I'm on the phone, and so I'm telling the person on the phone, like, hey, this car kind of driving crazy over here, and it's like, oh no, you do that over there, which is true. It is just like that. At this red light, the window rolls down, and then I hear shoot, 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 and his car opens fire on me. Opens fire on me. Literally, I'm kind of glad we pushed this back. I hate being late. I'm all about promptness. So I had to make sure I kept reaching out to you. I actually got the window fixed at 2 p.m. today.
Wow.
I was rolling around with a bullet hole in my window. And it kind of awakened like my spiritual side. I love your content with the positive affirmations for that. I probably caught 10 of them. And it really, I looked to those right after this. I was thinking about them before this. Like, I do like need to at least tap in a little bit to my spiritual side. Because not saying that you were preaching spirituality, but it's just like, it's good. It's feel good stuff. I love it.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. And so just to be unhit by 5 bullets 3 feet away from me, it goes right through. I'll show you pictures. It goes right through my driver window, right behind my head into the headlight. I took pictures. Glass was in my like hood because I had a coat on. And you know, after that event, which was only last week, after that event, surviving that event and everything that came with that, it just gave me a I want to say a reframe, a reshift, because it really let me know like that could have been it. That just could have been it. And I'm just like, I kind of was like sulking, like, oh, I lost my girl, man. Oh, I lost my. I was like, I almost lost my life. And so now, I mean, not as of today, but for a few days, I was just out of it. Like, I can't
100%.
believe this just happened. There's a lot of mortality things. I'm only 35, man, and like my children, my youngest is 3. And I'm just like, I just thought about like all the last conversations I had, actually seeing my grandmother that day. Like, so it was just like,
Wow.
oh my goodness. Like it brought a lot of things full circle for me. So currently I'm vigorously working on Stepfather 2.
Okay. All right.
Vigorously.
So that's your 26.
I'm sorry.
That's your 26, huh? You stepping.
Yep.
Stepping
Stepping at
to
26.
26.
Correct. We're stepping with Stepfather 2.
Hey, you know, I'll be honest with you. I don't, I don't shy away from fate on this program. I really don't. But I just want to give praise, to God for you. That man, that he was on your side,
Indeed.
and he was on your side that day. And like I said, I don't. One thing is, if someone wants to talk about their faith, 100%.
Yeah.
I normally don't, but you know what? I had to give praise to him for that because you're here with us, and that's what Papa Moon's about. Real talk, man.
Absolutely. I appreciate that, man. After that, I'll watch probably like I went back to see like a couple more days of it. Like I need this, man. And and that's what it was, honestly.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I did those. Like I was telling friends and family, hey, if one person is touched by it, and you know what I'm saying, and I'll be honest, I've received texts and phone calls from a lot of, I believe it or not, a lot of the artists that Eli knows.
Yeah.
Have called me up because a lot of them are always like, pops, and his one buddy called me up and was like, dude, he goes, there's days I can't get out of bed. He goes, I'll put your video on.
Yeah, no, seriously.
I really appreciate that. Means a lot to me.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. So yeah.
So yeah, but I do only have one large show, and it's really like probably not the pinnacle, but like the biggest show so far. I got picked on Bright Winter this
Let's
year.
go.
So thank you, man.
I don't have sound effects, but we're gonna make them.
So I'll be there February 21st. So from now until then, it's Stepfather 2 production, and then basically working on a good routine. Because I got to get back in the lab, do some more studying.
Yeah,
I might study some Rick James this time. So some other notable performers. But yeah, just getting ready for that. And that's 2026 so far.
Okay.
So far.
Interesting. All right. So what we're like usually when we're coming towards the end of the show, I'll open up the floor and I'll say, you know what, we're going to ask you to talk to Papa Moon's audience. Give them educational, inspirational, or whatever you want to say. Whatever you need to say, get off your chest.
Okay.
Look right in the camera and give it to them.
Whoa.
I love it.
So, 2 things. Obviously, going through those situations that I just talked about, there's one thing that I said at a show, and I don't really know if I knew how much it will resonate now then, but I said this before. You have to leave footprints. Real. Leave footprints. I know I'm stepping in all that, but leave footprints. Secondly, something that's really heavy on my heart is do it. Do it and do it now. Do it now. If you're able, do it now. That's
Awesome.
it.
Awesome. So where can they find you at?
You can find me everywhere at the Retro Pharaoh on IG. Retro Pharaoh, like it comes up anywhere. You can look it up anywhere.
Okay.
But yeah, you'll see me.
All right. If you haven't seen him, you're going to want to see him. He puts on the show when he's up there on the stage. So you guys get out to one of his shows. He just said Winter Bright February
February 21st.
21st. Get out there and see them.
The Waterloo.
So I end all my shows with the same thing, and I'm going to continue to do this because it's very big and very important to me. Mental health. Check on your family. Check on your friends. Check on your neighbors. I forgot to say this one. You may have the elderly neighbor. Check on her or him. Make sure they're good too. Suicide prevention is big. Big. We need to get more resources for that. And so check on your people. And with that being said, stay real, stay kind, and remember, every voice matters. Love you.